Have
What
you ever
can I do?
had a celebrity when you do their song reach out to you in a hopefully positive way, or has there been people that were legitimately offended?
No, I mean, I get permission whenever I do a parody, so
Okay,
it's
yeah.
never like they come back and say, "What did you do to my song?" It's
Right.
like, it's almost always very, very pleasant. Like Chameleon, I did "White and Nerdy," which was a parody of a song "Riding," and he was great about it. In fact, one year we were both at the Grammys, and he had just won the Grammy for Rap Song of the Year, and he came up to me on the red carpet and said, "Hey, man, I want to thank you for doing your parody because White and Nerdy made it undeniable that my song was the Rap Song of the Year."
Oh my God,
Wait.
that's amazing.
What about Michael Jackson?
He was great. I mean, and that came at a really important time in my career because that was my second album, and my first album did okay enough for them to say, "Well, we'll give you another shot." But "Eat It" was, Michael Jackson in 1984 was the biggest star in the universe, and we wanted to get his blessing. We thought, he's never going to get back to us. Like he doesn't have time for this. But
And the concept too.
But that's such a badge of honor, and I would think that Michael Jackson knew that.
Well, at that point, certainly not. I mean, I was more like.
But you said you weren't sure if he got back to you, but he got back to you.
But he did. Yeah, he thought it was a funny idea, and he let us do it. And there's a contract somewhere with my signature next to Michael Jackson's signature, saying we are the co-writers of "Eat It."
Awesome.
And then when I did "Fat" a few years later, the big on the Subway set, that Subway set was Michael Jackson's Subway set.
Oh wow.
He was kind enough to let us use his
No
set.
way.
So he was really sweet and supportive.
When we did "Smells Like Nirvana," you played the song because no one had heard it yet, or at that time.
Yeah.
And you played the song for the crew, and then immediately said, "We did get permission, and Kurt does like this." So you guys know.
Because a lot of the people that were extras were actually in the original Nirvana video, and were Nirvana fans, and we wanted to make sure that they knew that we weren't like, it wasn't derogatory. We weren't like, putting Nirvana down.
Well, I also remember, and I can say this because I worked with him, but I remember you guys saying, "Look, we got a lot of the same crew here, but not the same director." And there was this collective like, "Oh, thank God," because the director was notoriously harsh.
Samuel Bayer.
And I actually worked with him, and luckily I was on his good side, but I saw if you were on his bad side,
it was bad.
Yeah, it was not a good time.
Sam Bayer loved the parody video, by the way.
I'm sure.
I got to show it to him, and he his favorite thing was the little person shots, like the low angle.
Oh yeah.
Shots with the little person. He thought that was really
and the
funny.
janitor. Yeah, was the same, right?
The same, which was Sam Bayer's plumber.
Oh,
that was Samuel Bayer's plumber. So he got
so
out
great.
between Sam Bayer and me. He got a lot of screen time.